Hello my friends, and welcome to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I'm your hunting guide Jeff, and today I'm out looking for arrowheads. I'm on private property I'm allowed to be on, so I can collect the arrowheads, but I found some other treasures that are pretty cool. Let me turn the camera around and I'll show you real quick. Alright guys, so this area I'm at used to have train track that ran along it right through there. But I looked down and look what I found. There's an old, the old cross beam of a power pole and 4 really nice old school glass insulators and my buddy Rich's feet, and this is a big chunk of copper wire that came from the old power pole. So we're going to keep walking this way, see if we can find some more glass insulators. Not arrowheads, but hey, what the heck, man, that's still cool. And maybe dig this up, and there's probably $10-11 in copper there. Well guys, my arrowhead hunt has turned into a hunt for, oh, that's a heartbreaker. Turned into a hunt for insulators. I just ate a bug. That is a broken insulator. Excuse me. And a bunch of copper wire on the ground that was at one time attached to the power pole. This is a really interesting place. We're going to keep walking. We got about 35 acres to cover, and we're going to see what all we can find. Well guys, we were just about to turn around whenever I noticed some wire in the ground, and as you can see, we've hit another group of insulators. Some of them are pretty busted up, like this one here. Let's see if I can get it out. Ow. And there's stickers in the ground, so you got to be careful. Yeah, these are pretty beat up. Probably not going to take them, but I wanted to show you how it works. So this insulator, if it comes off, it's got a wood piece inside of it that will unscrew, and that wood piece is screwed down onto that screw, as so. But sadly, that insulator has seen much better days.
I got one here I'm headed for. There's the briars.
Rich is checking out some of these. Now some of these are nice, so yeah, I'm gonna grab them. Again, no arrowheads today, not yet anyhow, but we're finding some cool stuff. So this is the one Rich just grabbed out. It's a little broken, but it's not bad. It isn't as blue as it looks in the photograph. The photo makes it look real blue. It's more of a teal color. I'll try to take a photo of it to get the real color of it. Well, we just found a creek, and there's an insulator. I think there may be one over there, so I'm going to walk up here where I can get into the creek easily, see if there's any cool things in the creek. We still have the chance of finding an arrowhead, which would be awesome. My day has been made even if I don't find an arrowhead. But yeah, this is cool. I'm gonna grab that one here in a second on the way back. I want to look at something over here. And nope, that's just the bottom of a glass bottle. This is an interesting creek though. It's just a wash. Alright. Well, when I find some more cool stuff, I'll let you guys know. And yeah, I'm gonna grab this insulator. How's it look? Oh, it's in good shape. Still has the metal attached to it. I'll have to take that out, but no biggie. What's the year on there? It doesn't say. It's a Hemingway 19 though, made in USA. Don't see much of that anymore. Guys, I think I found Narnia. Hello? How are you? I set it up here, but guys, it's another insulator, and it's right by my crazy echo tube. So Very cool. So Rich just found this, and this is an old ketchup bottle. Now, what's cool about this, let me get the gunk out of it. It's so gross inside. That's not ketchup, that's mudchup. But anyhow, what's cool about this, you guys have seen me at Glass Island before, right? Well, if you look on the bottom there, that's Owens, Illinois. That is glass that was actually made into a bottle and didn't find its way down as cullet glass on the Glass Island. Very cool find. So Rich just found this, handed it to me. What's interesting is that is glass. I don't know if that was to a bottle or what that was, but that is very cool. So Rich and I stopped because we saw that. And I got a big old bag full of stuff, and we stood up. But man, I can't pass those up. Look at that.
Can you grab them?
There's 4 of them up there.
Can you grab them for you?
Yeah, let's grab them. They'll fit in the bag. This will be it, guys. I don't know if old Jeffy Poo can carry it. Ooh, and it's got copper on it too. Double win. Oh yeah, I found this piece of copper.
These are in good shape too.
Those are real good shape. Heck yeah, these are all Hemingways.
No, this
19.
This one's broken.
Is that one broken? We'll leave that one. We'll leave that broken one. We'll take the 3 good ones, leave the broken one. Somebody else, wait. I may have found a replacement for that broken one. I did. It's pretty beat up and not horrible. Still a cool find. All right. Well, these are going to go in the bag. And when we get back, we're going to look up what all we have.
Yeah.
See the age. Oh yeah, there's an old telephone pole.
What's left of it?
What's left of it, yeah.
Is it a cat?
We're gonna figure out how old these are, see what we have, and I'll show you guys what they all look like. All right, guys, I'm back home, and I've got my insulators set out on the great big old rock saw, or Krasneck. He's holding them for me. Let me show you guys what I have. I found 19 insulators today. And let's start with the most common of the insulators. That's these guys right here. These are the Hemingway 45s, or I'm sorry, Hemingway 42s with the spike bottom. They're called the spike bottom because you see those little spikes down there. They come in spiked and rounded. But these are your most common insulators. These are the ones everybody thinks of. They're not the best condition. These guys, honestly, they're like a $5 insulator. And of course, you got the Hemingway. These are the Hemingway 45s, the clear ones. And what's interesting about these, let me show you. Hopefully it shows up. So, see that number there? 15-41, and then the 3 dots. That was mold 15, made in the year 1941. Just found 2 of the clear ones. This one kind of has a yellowish color to it. And just because these are 45s, these are 42s, does not mean these are always going to be this blue teal. This one's a darker blue than this one. That one's actually a pretty dark blue. This one's a very nice teal blue. You can kind of see the difference when they're beside each other. On the camera you can't really tell. But these can be different colors. Your most expensive insulators come in the color purple, which are really cool, but they come in purples and teals and blues and whatever color they were working with, green. And over here, again, we have another Hemingway. This is the Hemingway 19. These are pretty cool. These are also a spike point bottom and not a drip point. Those, they have no bottom. Let's see if they're all, yep, those are all spikes. And whenever I say spike point, let me show you. So you see how that's spiky and sharp looking? It's because it is spiky and sharp looking. They have them that are more rounded on the bottom too. No, he's spiky and pointed too. And then over here we have the CD145 beehives. These are cool. These are old. These are like 1880, I think, 1875, somewhere in there to 1930. These were in use. And these all say HG and Company, Hemingray and Company. But what's really interesting about this one is it has a star. No other writing on it, but it has that little star. So I need to look that up a little more. Supposedly that's the kind of stuff they would do for the railroads, and since these were near where railroad tracks used to be about 100 years ago, that would explain why. Now, all these are of course picked up off the ground. You don't chop down the old telegraph poles, even if they're not in use anymore. You will get in trouble for that. These are all things that have fallen off. They're falling onto my property, which means I could get to them. Well, it's not my property, but buddy of my properties. So we were allowed to take these, even though the poles are abandoned. Don't mess with them, because the railroads can be pretty brutal. Now he's like the fourth owner since those poles have gone up. But yep, these are the insulators, and then of course these are what the insulators went on. And what's interesting is this is the one that was in the star insulator. You can see the age of that. That is all wood, whereas these are they're metal with a wooden top. You unscrew that wooden top and you have that. You have more threads for the wood to screw into. If you're into old railroad stuff like I am, you'll probably like this video, especially when talking about the insulators. If you're not into it, I've probably melted your brain and you're like, why are you talking about this? I thought you hunted rocks. Which is true, I do. I also hunt fossils and other cool treasures. And I love insulators. Well guys, that's the video for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Hamilton hopes you enjoyed it, don't you? Yeah. Anywho though, hope we get a like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if there's anything you want to see me do. And as always, see you the next time we're out hunting rocks. Have a good one. Bye. Say bye, Hamilton.